Okay, so what's up world? I am here north of Phoenix. I always travel north because it's so much more beautiful up here, but to a city called Prescott, Arizona. There's a couple lakes up here. The one I'm at right now is Wastson Lake, and it's a really cool lake because it's got, you know, pretty clean water, but there's a lot going on within the lake with rock formations and stuff like that. I'm going to try to capture that. I am here, I don't know, I think it's about 5:30, and the sunset is at 7:30, but the thing is I got a high horizon and the sun's actually coming down pretty close to it. I'm going to start getting shadows on the water and shadows on the other side of the lake. So I'm going to have to move kind of quick actually. I got 2 hours before sunset, but it's going to happen a lot quicker than that. I've made that mistake in the past. You know, the sunset I think was 6:30 at the time I'm thinking of, and I got there at 6 o'clock and it was basically already dark. So got here a little bit early. I'm gonna walk around, try to find some compositions and foregrounds, see what I can come up with. I don't know if I'm gonna go real high looking down or low, get down on the water. I'm up a little ways right now, as you can see behind me. But yeah, it's a pretty cool little lake. There's a lot of people and a lot of traffic right now. A lot of kayakers and boaters out on the water, at least kayakers, not so much for boats. But yeah, there's a few kind of rock formations out in the water. One looks like a glove. It's the one directly behind me, and I'd like to try to capture that. I don't know if I'm gonna have to move further north to get more of the light and the shadows on it, or how I'm gonna do it. I'm not sure yet. Kind of ad-libbing it, going as I go. So yeah, I'm gonna start thinking about it. And just a note to self, don't eat a big buffet before you go hiking on rocks. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and see what I can come up with, see if I can find a good spot here. So, went hiking around. I've been out here, I don't know, about 45 minutes or so. And I'm trying some different things. I've gotten down lower, I've got up higher. I've tried 10, 22 millimeter, I've tried 70, 200 millimeter. Just can't make much of it. So I'm gonna change my plan a little bit and get way up there. So what I'm gonna do, you can see out behind me the peak of those. I'm gonna go ahead and try to get up there and see if I can get something up there. I think maybe just a real high view from it might be good. Not sure. Yeah, I don't know. They're not really coming out like I thought. You know, I'm really hoping I'd have something good by now, but as of right now, the shadows are already starting to creep across the lake and I'm running out of time. I've got a little bit of a walk and a hike. I'm not sure how long it's going to take to get up there, but I'm going to hurry up and get up there as fast as I can, see if I can come up with something. So that's where I'm sitting right now. Not much luck, to be honest. I wish I could say different, but it's beautiful, it's awesome, it's majestic, but I just can't really seem to capture that right now. So I don't know. I'm going to keep on walking, see what I can come up with, but you know, I'll put a couple up that I've gotten right now, but not much. Well, okay, was about to go hike up to the top over there. You know, I saw a real good spot, have a great overlook over the lake. On the way on the trail, I looked down and saw a little flat clearing down here that I was able to hike down onto and maybe come up with something. And I get down here, and over here hidden was a nice little rock sitting in the water real close. And then a couple other rocks out there, and then the background with the sunset hitting the rocks in the background. So I figured I'd go ahead and give that a shot, and actually I think it might have turned out okay. The problem is with it, I'm gonna have to do a lot of post-production work on it, but it was already in shadow. I mean, the sun already came down, and as I actually dropped down to ground level here, water level, I got more and more into the shadows because the shadows hit here before. So I'm just gonna go ahead, I'm gonna try, I use Lightroom. I'm gonna boost the shadows just enough to where I don't start getting the artifacting and that grid pattern that comes with it. But I'm gonna boost the shadows a lot and drop the highlights down in the background. I did check my histogram I did not blow out the whites, so it looked like it when I was looking at it on the viewfinder. It looked like the sky was completely blown out and the peaks and tips of the rocks across the water were blown out. But I went and checked my histogram, nothing's clipped. So shooting raw, checking your histogram, no matter what the LCD says on the back of your camera, that's never gonna lie. So I'm gonna get it back to post. I'm gonna see what I can pull out of it. I think it's gonna be a really cool shot. I used a I ended up using the 10 stop filter with the polarizer. Now the polarizer I was shooting at a very wide angle. I forget what it was. I think it was about 12 or 14 millimeters. So the polarizer doesn't really work. Like I said in another video, most of the time I don't even use it with this lens, but I tried it in that video at the Apache Lake and it worked. So it took out just enough. This one, it only took out about the bottom quarter of the picture as far as glare goes. So I've got black, mid-tones, and extremely bright up on the top. Kind of a bad combination. It doesn't look very good on the back of the camera, but I think sitting down with some Lightroom and Photoshop for a little bit, I'm going to be able to balance out the colors, balance out the exposure on it, use some gradient filters, gradient filters, and tweak out the curves in that as well. So might be able to come out with something on it. So pretty cool. I probably took 50 different shots today. I was happy with one. So this is a one-shot deal. I think I'm going to do a little more research into it and see what I can come up with for a future trip, because I want to come back here. I do want to come back here. I don't want this to be it. You know I can do a little bit better with it, but I think one or two of the shots maybe came out okay. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and close with that. Beautiful day, the sun's going down. Can't beat being on a lake like this, pretty cool. So after eating all the food that I did, I am not hungry this time. So anyway, go ahead, hit that subscribe button, check out some of my other videos, and I will see you guys next time.